Not much prep today, because I forgot to make battle maps for the tournament, so last prep session as said in the description. But, yeah. I mean, nothing else. It is been a bit, I think I'm a bit out of practice for the pre-show stuff, my apologies, but...
Hey.
Hello.
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 Sorry for interrupting.
Oh, yeah. I was talking about how there was that one ricochet off the Tasmanian Devil target, and then the arrow went to the grass, and we never found it.
Poor arrow.
For members of the audience, I do archery, so...
And I accompanied yesterday. So yeah, are we ready for game?
Yeah. Ready whenever.
Alright.
Just a heads up, added to the compilation of Miranda's having tech problems, Chrome is not wanting to open right now, so I will not have Roll20 up immediately, but...
That's fine.
It will be up soon.
That's fine.
It'll get up when it gets up.
I forgot to prep for the tournament, so I am officially saying that this is going to be our last, like, preparation session for it, since I don't have a battle map ready. Not bad.
Okay.
Fair and understandable.
So yeah, recap. Last time the party did some talks and planning about the tournament and what they will be doing. You know, just some last minute preps. Magdalene ended up talking to the lawkeeper himself. And then the party went fishing and pulled up 2 really big fish.
And also the one whose tail is full paper.
Yes, that as well. So yeah, I think we enter back the scene. It's still there if anyone wants to RP.
I think after just like hanging out in the stream for a while, Ember's eventually gonna get out of the water and just plop on the shore, and we'll just lie there for a little bit as the sun dries him off.
Well, we're gonna be set for a while, that's for sure. As Edie looked over the 2 giant fish.
I think Magdalene has like hacked off the scrollfish's tail and then is currently working on like frying up the rest of it with some olive oil and like maybe looking for like some wild garlic if there's any to be had.
I believe I have proficiency with nature if I could roll a nature check.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm so unprepared today. I don't have my dice with me. Give me a sec.
No worries, no worries.
What sort of D&D player am I if I don't have my dice with me?
What sort of dice goblin are you if you don't have your dice?
Hello?
I said, what sort of dice goblin are you if you don't have your dice?
I know, right? I'm a disgrace to all dice goblins everywhere. Right. Nature check. Boop. I clicked it on my phone. How's a 12?
12. You're able to get some herbs from around.
Okay. I think he's
Outstanding.
just a little, like, he's still a little, like, lightheaded from having to wrestle one of the giant fish, so.
Fair and understandable. I would be too.
Yeah, I think I remember. Oh fuck! What was his name? What was his name who taught me how to fish? Anyway, I I lived by a lake for a while, and some folks there showed me some good herbs. So here, we'll just shove them towards Magdalene.
A very small, like... Jared understands the challenges to get some of these fish, so he doesn't actually make the comment, but he's just smirking to himself as he thinks, "My, how incredibly eloquent."
Can I insight check to tell that Jared's thinking that?
Yeah.
Sure, yeah, go right ahead.
Not 20.
Oh, not only do you understand that he's thinking.
He just points to Jared and say, "Don't say anything."
Yeah, Jared just has like not to speak for you, Zolden, but I imagine that Jared just has such a smug smile on his face of like, that's a good joke.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's like it's like the same kind of smile of you think something's funny, but you're not saying anything because you don't want to be rude in the current moment. And with a natural 20, not only do you understand that, you can practically hear the words that he thought of. And as you say, don't say anything. It's just the vaguely, like, playfully offended look as he says, "I haven't said a word."
Good. And then he flops back down.
In and out of character laughter at that.
Magdalene, if I could get a wisdom check just to see how well you make the fish.
Let's see, which of my new dice do I use?
For context, Roxanne was shipping my dice cop tendencies. She got 8 sets this weekend.
Oh, hell yeah.
So she went from having not enough dice to still having not enough dice.
Exactly.
$17.
17. Pretty good.
I think Emerson's not gonna get up, but he will like sit up enough to like eat some of the fish. So and what time of day is it at this point?
I would say, because I think you went fishing in the afternoon, so it's afternoon, I would say.
Okay.
And I will also say that at this time, you notice 2 shapes fly above you into the city, followed by a 3rd, smaller shape.
What does Ember get anything with his passive perception of 20? Or can I make a perception
Could we
check?
do a perception check?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's 2 dragons and a younger dragon.
Oh, okay.
I was trying to be vague.
I imagine it's not too much of a leap in logic to guess who at least one of those, a few of those figures might be.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like we'll have some viewers during the tournament.
Indeed.
After
We had best put on a good showing.
After a little, actually, I do want to double check her. Yeah. After a few minutes, coming over the walls again is the smaller dragon, and as she comes down, you notice that it is indeed Thraxena, followed behind by one of the larger dragons, another life dragon. This one with less, still with his scales painted, but less, vibrant, more kind of focused. Some of them depicting some scenes from legends or other stories. I thought it was you guys. Hi. Sorry, I completely forgot we were coming this way soon.
No worries.
That's fine. Good to see you again.
Is Ember in disguise right now?
Huh?
Is Ember in disguise right now?
Did it roll to see if the hat fell off while he was wrestling the fish?
I don't think we even need to roll. Here's the thing. I think the hat would have been the first thing he took off once he got out of the water.
Okay, but I do just realize the other thing. Where is Dione?
That's me.
Oh. Oh? And the larger dragon walks up. I'm presuming you took a disguise for the obvious reason?
Yes.
Very well. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance, he says, bowing. I am known as the Poet King. A slight irony, given that my mate is the one more in charge of our lands.
Pleasure to make your acquaintance, Magdalene says, and she bows back.
Our daughter spotted you from the air and wanted to greet you all. I accompanied just to make sure she was safe.
Wise and very understandable.
So, yeah, hi. Oh, those are some big fish.
Hello.
Yeah, we just
Yes,
Nice.
I am
How-
surprised.
Relative to Thraxena, how big are the fish?
I would say that, that's 300-pound fish. I would say that they're about, as long as her body minus the tail.
So they are very big fish.
Yep.
Woo.
And I think Ember with like a few bites up to his plate would be. It's like, yeah, and what would you like to try a bit?
Sure.
And he'll just like toss the fish over to her so she can catch it in her mouth.
Catches it midair. Pretty good.
Cuts to and then points over to Magdalene. So
Yeah, but
there you go. She cooked it.
You did a very good job.
Thank you.
I think her father kind of goes off to the side just to give her a bit of privacy while she talks to friends.
Yeah.
Fair and understandable.
I think in that moment it occurs like, oh yeah, Thraxena is seeing call them and since the plan is for him to be in disguise, something occurs to me. Says, and also with her being here, it's like, hey, Thraxena. So, quick thing. So, you know how, Magdalene mentioned she was in disguise for obvious reasons,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Well, I am going to have to do the same for the tournament. And he puts a hat on and kind of like, doesn't even think about it, just puts on something like, definitely something with like some sort of disguise with the vibes of like a random character generator. Like, it's like, I don't know, like, is like, he's like, human looking and like, his hair's all long and he's got this like really, weird fuzzy hat on that's impossible to take seriously. And then quickly like undoes it, and says it's like, so, just, if anyone asks, I don't want you to mention to anyone here that you saw me or anyone who looked like me, okay?
Got it. Should we ask Dad as well? How
what?
big- she asked, like, should we tell my dad as well? And then she, how big of a deal is this? It sounds serious.
I might be worth mentioning to your dad, at least he did not see anyone who looks like me around, because...
Got it. Will do.
Mhm.
Yeah, because, long story short, there are some bad people trying to summon a thing. It's a ritual that involves sacrificing a Shadow Kai.
Oh.
I wasn't sure we were gonna tell her that. She's still a kid. Ember says in character. This might be worth getting your dad if.
It sounds like it's, and, yeah, she gets her dad and he comes over. I have been told you might need my presence.
It is greatly appreciated. And then gesture to Ember, please continue.
Okay, so we are investigating someone who might be trying to, from what we can gather, possibly summon something, and then he'll sort of undo like his vest to show the gnarly lightning scar on his shoulder. had a run-in with in the past, and we're trying to gather what we can before we do anything else, but I am trying to keep my presence unknown for the time being, if that makes sense, sir.
Understood.
And we are not looking to escalate this situation without any reason to.
That is very understandable, and thank you very much for that. If it would be all right, I do not have to inform her of all the details, but my mate is well versed in strategy and the like. If I could inform her, maybe we could assist you with the intelligence gathering.
Yes, and here is the individual in question, and he'll open his sketchbook, which could I make a luck check just to see if any of the pages got wet?
I'll say we're fine.
Okay. I was thinking this more of a for fun thing. So
Fair enough.
I'll just do it. Natural 20, they're fine.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So, but yeah, so he'll show him the sketches and say, and he'll first do Logair and say it's like, we know he has some sort of, he has a lot of chalk on him, a suspicious amount, and then he'll go to the picture of Shardman and will say, and there's this individual who we know was involved in my encounter. We don't have a name, but we'll give kind of the information he has collected thus far. So,
Understood. We will keep an eye from a distance on the first one and watch out for the second.
And also, since you know their ritual, part of their ritual involved sacrificing Shadow Archive, you could I don't know, get like a census of any Shadow Archive in the area who might be targeted.
We will also do that. That would be very good to do.
Sounds like a great help. Greatly appreciate your assistance.
Gives a slight bow. If
Ember will go back.
something is to happen to interrupt the Fang's festivities, that would not be good for a lot of people, us included as guests, but primarily the citizens. I will do what I can, and if I know my mate at all, she will as well, to prevent any ill-fated events from happening.
Much appreciated.
Thank you.
Sorry, this is all happening while you're visiting.
It would have happened if we were or weren't here or not. It's nothing to apologize for.
That's true.
It's just it is merely an unexpected piece of excitement.
Then I guess it's a good thing you're here, so you can stop it?
That's how I'd like to see it.
Yay.
So I think now that like kind of the formalities are wearing down, can I roll a stealth check? Because I think Ember's gonna try and kind of sneak off from the group in a like I am in a like a lot of feelings are sinking in and I need to be by myself sort of way.
Yeah.
If that's alright.
Yeah, you can make that check.
It needs to go Spider-Man brood for a bit.
Yeah. I mean maybe, so actually, you know what, because I also got dice yesterday, so I'm gonna roll one of my new ones as soon as I can find them. They're somewhere in here. Come on. Okay, I'm not gonna hold up the session trying to find these. Okay. Oh, actually, here's one of them. Okay. Sorry. How's a 14?
14.
What's everyone's passive perception?
Mine's 15.
Yeah.
I
Okay,
believe
imagine-
it's just a tad.
12.
Okay, so the shady pair don't notice, but Magdalene does. So
Both of the dragons do, but I rolled insight checks for them as well, and Droxena got a 19. So I think she gets what Ember's doing, and then kind of like whispers to her dad that's like, hey, he just needs a little space.
Yeah, Magdalene has 18 passive insight, so I think, yeah, she just, you know.
yeah. But yeah, so. But yeah, and I think like once he has a bit of room away from the rest of, once he's like out of line of sight from the rest of the group, I think he's gonna put on the hat and just make another disguise. Like I think he's gonna do. I don't know. It's gonna be like purple tiefling or something. And then he's. Are there any? I'm guessing there's like a temple to the Protector in the city, right?
Oh yeah, of course.
Okay. He will go there. So, and that there's a thing I want to do there, but if other people want to do other stuff, go ahead.
Yeah. Does anyone else have any scenes they want to do with Droxena and her dad? Or just gossip about Ember when he's not there.
So I'm guessing you guys are here for the tournament then?
Kind of. We're here for the celebration as a whole.
Not really sports fans, huh?
Violence is a last resort, is what I believe. But we're family of the Fang, so our presence here is expected, and we gladly do it.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Completely understandable. There are certain things that must be fulfilled when it comes to family. I've come to learn.
If you do end up watching, though, we'll be participating in it.
Indeed.
What does the Poet King get from a 17 on that insight check when you said, like, oh, family?
None too pleasant feelings, and Let's see. Is there anything more specific? I would say that with a 17, he's not particularly trying to hide that he despises his other family members. It's just the exact depth of how far that goes and why that's come about. There's clear animosity there.
Hmm. Well, the interesting thing is, many say that you cannot choose your family. But
The blood of the Covenant is thicker than the water of the womb.
you choose who you spend your days with, and that will become your family.
Indeed.
A very specific alteration of the phrase.
That's the true phrase, actually.
I wasn't going to get into it here, but no, it's not.
Oh, is it?
No. Versions of.
It used to mean a lot of
Really?
different
I heard-
things.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
it used to mean a lot of different things by. It's been used to
I've
mean
learned.
like a lot of different things by a lot of different people. There is no true meaning.
Yeah.
Huh. I've learned a new thing. I heard that the shortened version of the phrase is a bastardization of that.
No.
Huh.
The blood is thicker than water versions of that date back to like 1300s German sources, I think. I may be slightly
Interesting.
misremembering. But yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, I learned a new thing.
it's no less wrong, but
Yeah.
yeah. Anyway,
Back to the scene.
Yep.
It's something I heard once as a difference telling, and I've come to see how true that is as well.
then stick to it if it brings you warmth. If your family is more of a detriment to you than a blessing, you have every right to cut them off. Because at that point, it is them who do not deserve you.
Jared nods to acknowledge. That's not a way he has ever thought of it before.
If no one else has any scenes in particular, Darksena and her father will head off back to their business.
See ya.
Bye! I think it's at this point that Eni and Jared definitely notice Ember's absence.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Did Ember wander off again?
Is it bad that I want them to roll insight checks to be it's like, wait, did he get kidnapped? I feel like that's a low DC, but it would be funny.
Well, Meglin's on leave, so, you know.
Yeah, true.
I feel like with a passive 15, that'd be enough.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I
Well, I
guess
guess we'll wait.
he's gone off again.
Yeah. Guess we'll wait until he gets back. Maybe
Mhm.
we can see what else we can fish up.
Mhm.
Maybe?
I think
Maybe we could sell a bit of extra stuff.
we could. I think.
Yeah, and I
think
will
that-
say, like, I think Ember would have, like, picked up, like, his stuff before he left, so that probably would give the impression that it's, like, meet you guys back at the inn, rather than he's coming back specifically here, so just, above the table helping you guys out so you don't have to make your character stay by the river the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
Do we want to cut to that Ember scene?
Sounds fine with me.
If no one objects, so...
Yeah. If the others do choose to keep fishing, Jared will actually sit out for some time so that he can actually get to work on the next whittling project he has in mind.
What?
The next mini he's making.
Yes.
Who will it be?
The first one was himself. The second one will.
I was asking it jokingly.
Oh, I was actually going to make the rest of the party, so you're not wrong there.
I was gonna say, Evie's next, isn't she? 'Cause,
Surprisingly, surprisingly not. The next one will actually be Ember.
Aw.
Huh. Alright. Well, speaking of Ember, so... Yeah, what does the, like, Temple to the Protector kind of look like? So,
I would say that
just like general vibes as someone who does not go to temples. So,
I would say that for this one, it's because the one in Darksena's village was smaller. This one is pretty big. Like, the main entrance is big enough for a much older dragon than her father to get through. And, you know, everything here is dragon scale. As in scaled to dragon, not scales.
yeah.
I realize.
Dragon scaled.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
And it is very, like, I would say it is grand, but also surprisingly very, like, you feel at home here.
yeah, can I make either perception or investigation check just to make sure Logair is not here?
Yeah.
Okay. Because Ember does want to drop the disguise, but only if he's not gonna expose himself, so. I'll do perception because that has advantage. 18?
18. You do not see him here.
Okay. The hesitation, and you said that. Like, okay.
We'll be fine.
Yeah, I think once he's like pretty sure Logair isn't there, he's gonna find a spot and he's gonna drop the disguise self and I guess, find a place to make an offering. So.
They would have some like bowls and incense up at the front.
Okay. I think Ember goes to like reach for the horn to give a wine offering and remembers that he gave it to Magdalene as he does that. And so just takes like a little bit of the fish she made and we'll have that be his offering. So
Yeah.
And then he's gonna pray. So and because for this, the thing that started going through his head with the worry that Eni would be used as a key, but when Magdalene brought up, oh, are there other Shatterkai in the city who, you know, could be at risk? Because one of the things where, like, and this isn't, like, you know, something that is in his head all the time about what happened to him, but it's a way of thinking about what happened that can, at the very least, get him to not spiral as badly, is that, you know, if, you know, he had not been attacked that night, then they probably would have gone after someone else, and that person might not have made it. And so, even if he wishes he can erase what happened to him entirely, just go back and have it never happen, the thought that at the very least he had essentially taken the fall for someone else, and that, you know, even if his life is significantly worse, then it could have been, you know, someone else was spared what he went to, is enough to, I mean, like, not be glad it happened to him or see, like, oh, it was always meant to be, or any of that, but just be like, okay, there was, I guess it's a way to make peace with it, I guess. And now he's being faced with the possibility, because he is scared for himself, because he, you know, like, he has a lot to lose right now, but he's now being confronted with the possibility of someone could, you know, be sacrificed to summon this, because he didn't just go quietly, and that's starting to get to him. So he just says, okay, I know I've been asking for protection for myself and my family, but I don't want anyone else to be hurt by the people whose attention I unwittingly attracted. And I have gotten very good at being able to take damage, so I don't know if this is in your realm exactly, but if it's possible for me to take whatever punishment someone else is going to get, I would like to do that. Because I don't want them to hurt anyone else. And then he'll just kind of sit there quietly for a bit. So,
Could
so
I
yeah, that's what he said.
could I get a persuasion check, but using your constitution instead of charisma?
Thank you! Thank you for not making me use charisma. Okay, this feels important. Roxanne, pick a color. Pick a d20 color for me to roll.
Do you have any, like, golden brown ones?
Funnily enough, I am actually holding one. I just kind of property one with gold numbers. We'll do this. Okay.
Outstanding.
So if it's bad, it's your fault. So.
Gasp.
That was a 13.
13?
Okay, plus con. Or is that the total?
No, 13 total.
Okay.
Oh.
What I...
Yeah,
If you
I
had
was not very convincing.
It's less that you were not...
The Protector's like, what sort of self-sacrificing bullshit is this?
Yeah. If you had succeeded, I was going to give you, one time during the arc, you could cast, oh, I forget the spell's name, where it's like, you give a creature damage resistance, but you take the other half of the damage.
Warding Bond.
Warding bond.
Yeah. So, it wasn't a big deal. Like, this does not affect how well the prayer is received. That was just a, do you get this extra blessing?
Okay.
But, as you do this, you don't... I think it's... You look up to this massive statue of the Protector. A lot of statues painted, but this one instead has been polished. This very mirror shine polish on this metal. And I think the feeling you get in return is like you have just, talked to your parents about something that's been stressing you out, and they're comforting you. You feel you have been heard, and yeah.
Okay. I think with that, he's gonna go back to the inn, and we'll just wait for everyone else to get back.
All right. Does anyone else want to have scenes? I will.
Sounds like we are pretty good.
Yeah, I'll take the silence as a no. At that, like I said, I forgot to prep battle map, and that is completely on me.
Oh,
So-
actually, could I real quick?
Yeah.
Could I make a luck check to see if Ember remembers to put the hat back on?
Oh yeah.
Should that just be like straight luck, or what sort of?
I would say intelligence check, because intelligence is also like memory, and
Mm-hmm.
and in
that's a 4, so 8 total. I don't think it remembers.
Yeah, it just slips your mind. Nothing happens as you come back. I rolled a 3
Nothing
on...
happens immediately.
Well, I rolled a 3 on the luck check as you're heading back. Nothing happens.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing happened because Logar rolled even worse than you did.
Yep.
Yeah. He just, like, randomly bumped into him, and neither of them realized who the other person was.
No, they didn't even cross paths.
Alright. Did he cross paths with anyone else?
But yeah, I think
Yeah.
apologies for my lack of prep, kind of session short, but is everyone fine with a bit of a shorter session, and then next time we can pick up with the tournament?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I-
Otherwise, we could always fish more.
We could. I did have one just brief interaction with Eni I wanted to do, if that's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this would be just at end of day thing, like, oh yeah, who would be like rooming with who? So, like,
I believe the girls are
honestly,
rooming
we've done
together
every other
and the
time
boys are.
I kind of want Eni to room with Ember, or Ember to room with Eni, and then Magdalene and Jared can hang out.
Switch
So do another
switch
group
arrangements every night.
Jared would be confused, but he would not. He
Because
wouldn't like make any complaint. It's just like, huh?
if I'm remembering
Okay.
correctly, it started with the original arrangements of Jared and Edie in the same room, and then the last night, it was Edie. It
No,
was
because Ember wanted to room with Jared because of angst reasons.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
girls and boys.
and then now it is swapping for the third night in a row.
Yeah. No, it's people over 100 years old and people under 100 years old.
The babies and the seniors.
Yeah. Yeah, I think, first thing I would say, it's like, hey, Eni?
Yep. As
Could
Edie
you,
just kind of throws her
yeah.
pack to the side and just jumps onto the bed.
Yeah. Could you give me something to draw? Just... I don't know how well I'm gonna sleep tonight, and I'm trying to not think about too many things.
Like, you need a piece of paper and
No,
or
I
something?
mean, like... Oh, you know... Draw... You know, the matron of the moon, or,
Oh,
you know...
okay.
a bunch of really tall trees, or, you know, you winning a bunch of money at dice or something.
Edie chuckles a bit at that, but thinking on it, her smile dissipates. Well, one thing I did have in mind was, would you mind drawing a, I'll try to describe it the best I can. She'll just kind of press her fingers to her temple, kind of, you can tell she's like thinking really hard to try to remember it exactly. It's this big, unusual tower. I think it's sitting on an island with a bridge. It's very foggy
Ember
around.
if she's okay with it, like, sit on her bed to show her the paper to try and help get, like, just a general outline. Like, this sort of thing?
This part is a bit more jagged. she'll point to a part of the tower.
Okay. Alright. So I think okay, I feel like we should roll for like how in sync we are at like artist and person commissioning the artist.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, I was just about to suggest rolling a history check to see if you can remember how exactly it looks.
Yeah, I would say for Eni, definitely, I think that's a good history to see how well she remembers it, but then also, a persuasion check to see, brain please, a persuasion check to see, a persuasion check to see how well you can describe it, and Ember an insight check to see how well you can interpret what she's saying.
Alright.
Well, I rolled well
for history.
So what did you get for your rolls?
I got 9 history. And a nat 20 for persuasion.
Woo!
And I got a dirty 19 for insight.
So yeah,
While she doesn't quite remember it, it's kind of just fills in the
The
blanks.
vibes are correct.
yeah,
The vibes
yeah.
are there.
yeah. You are not sure if that's how it actually looks or if that's just how you're remembering it, but Ember is able to do a really good job of copying it down.
Mm-hmm.
As Ember finishes, Edie looks over it and nods. I think a few things are off here and there, but that's mostly on me not exactly remembering everything, but for the most part,
Do you
yeah,
want to keep it?
that's correct. As Ember says that, Edie kind of pauses. Sure, I know.
All right.
Might be good to
And
keep in mind what what exactly I'm fighting for.
Right. Speaking of fighting, if you get hurt because you were brushing off my concerns about Logair trying to sacrifice you, I'm going to be very upset. I just want you to know that.
Understood, but I'm pretty sure I'll be fine. Worst case scenario, we might kill him.
Can Eni roll an insight check?
Yeah.
12. It's better than the 2 that was rolling towards.
Okay, you get the, like, he meant something in addition to, like, oh, Eni being hurt would, it's like, he meant that, like, he doesn't want Eni to get hurt. That's in there, but there's definitely some other subtext, but you just don't know what it is. That's what you get with the 12.
Yeah, Eni will lay back down, lay on her back on the bed and just sigh, shifting the hat over her face. If you don't mind, though, you're free to be a bit more clear on what exactly you mean by that.
Well, for one, I don't want you to get hurt, especially because you're... Well, I've seen how many hits you can take in combat. So
Edie will sit up a bit, raising up the hat, and just to go, open her mouth to speak. Pause, and then none. Yeah, fair enough.
But I also don't think I could forgive myself if you got hurt. If I couldn't protect you. So.
You know, not everything has to be on your back, okay? Edie will shift over. If something does occur, a part of the blame is going to be on me as well. That means I got super careless, and which would never happen. Never happen. Cuts back to the multiple times that Edie's been very careless.
I guess. It's felt like this whole thing has been on my back, even if I didn't decide it, so. I mean, hey, maybe if I decided to, I don't know, find my family sooner, get in touch with, and actually look into all this sooner, maybe what they're trying to do right now could.
Hey. Edie flicks Ember's forehead. Stop that.
Ow.
Stop being mean to my friend. She flicks his forehead again. What's happened? What's happened has happened. Now we just gotta work with the cards we have. As old as we are, one of the most important things is for us not to linger on the past. Good to visit it every now and then, but not linger on it, okay?
Reminds me of something Om's mom said about it's funny because you hear things and you don't know how to actually believe them, but one thing she said one time is that the way I talk about things, it's like I was working around a force of nature instead of people who could have made kinder decisions, so why is it on me for not avoiding them better and not on them for trying to do what they did?
Sounds like she's pretty smart.
Hmm.
And she's right. We can
Like I said,
think on things on how we could have done things better, but get push at times, it's other folks too. And blame can be shared. Not just on you or me, but on multiple people. The other important thing is, don't dwell on it too much. Good to be guilty, but don't shame yourself.
sorry I've been doing that a lot lately. I'm sure it gets annoying.
Edie shrugs. It's fine. Trust me, I've done this. She gives a very far away look. I've done a lot of thinking when sitting in this, points to the hat. I've been in that boat quite a bit.
Does it also involve a lot of screaming, or?
Oh, incredibly so. A lot. So much. So.
Okay. Okay. Good to know it wasn't just me. I mean, I guess it's just ever since Magdalene told us about the Tyrant's planet, I don't know, it feels like I'm being lifted into the air higher and higher, and at some point I'm gonna drop, and I don't know what's gonna happen when I hit the ground, and this has added to that because this has the potential to get very, very bad, and I don't know what it's going to look like or how to prepare for it, and
Well, that is true. Let's focus on this problem right now, okay? We got a tournament to win. We can worry about that stuff in another day or so.
well,
If we take on too many
have to
worries
be
and problems about the future, then it just gets to be too much. Take
Well,
it in
if-
bite-sized pieces.
yeah. So if Logar is going to show up, I might need to be a little careful about and he shadow steps from Eni's bed over to his bed, and it has something that, and kind of gestures to emphasize the very obvious like visual effect it has. So
that is certainly a more current problem. So we'll add that one to the list. The gold worm can wait till another time.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks. Get some rest.
You two, okay?
You need more than I do.
I beg to differ. As Edie will just again flop back down. Have a good night, though. Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna be mad if you die. Just reminding you.
And that is A-okay. Be mad at me, not yourself.
Okay. How are Jared and Magdalene doing?
Indeed.
Jared honestly just seems incredibly focused on trying to actually finish and work on the carving the little figure, so he doesn't seem to have much to say currently, but if there is something that that Magdalene has to say, then he will take the time to speak, but he does seem incredibly focused currently.
He's
Magdalene
hyper-focused
also
on
has.
everything.
Yeah, and Magdalene also has her knitting thing to finish.
Yeah.
They're just
So, yeah.
they're just
They're just-
their hobbies.
Yeah,
They're
they're just quietly existing together, and sometimes that's all that needs to be done.
They're having a
Crafting
craft night.
buddies. Crafting buddies.
Yeah.
Alright. I do have one last thing. For each of you, what item goes missing from your inventory during the night.
Oh,
No! Does it have to be is it a magic item or can it just be a normal item?
Can be anything.
I mean, Ember does have 3 javelins he never uses.
I'm gonna roll a dice. Because I love punishing myself. Alright.
Actually, I'm gonna... Sure.
It's going to be that. He's going to be that. Choose going to be that. Ooh, and the one's gonna be that. Okay.
Like, oh, does Magdalene's come?
Yeah. I love punishing myself.
Yeah. Okay. Here's the thing. I thought of the most stressful option for Ember, but I also remembered another brief thing I want to have him do today. Can I just like make an intelligence check to see if he remembered it?
Yeah.
Okay. So what? Oh god. Okay. I rolled a 2, so no, he didn't remember to do this yesterday. So you know what? Everyone else go, and then I'll say what item I want to be stolen from Ember.
All right.
Oh, I have a feeling I know what it might be. I am actually going to do the same, but it's going to be a D3 instead of... Actually, no, wait, it wouldn't be that. So it'll be a D2. It'll
Flip
be a
that
D2.
coin.
Let's see, which one will be that? That'll be 1, that'll be 2. Oh, also a 1. Okay. So there goes the Ring of Spell Storing.
Oh.
Oof. Yeah, the item that was stolen was Eni's bag of holding, with majority of her gold.
Pleasant.
I will say, Eni has like 500 gold on her for emergencies.
What did Magdalene lose?
I think Magdalene lost her giant fluffy comfort scarf. She's not happy.
So I didn't roll for this, but I think this is like the juiciest option. Ember lost the sending stone to Autumn.
So, we're gonna kill a thief.
And you all wake up to... I think Edie's the one who notices first. Edie and
'cause that's
Magdalene noticed first that they were stolen from.
Yeah, just,
Okay.
just room shaking. Excuse me, what?
Wait, what'd you lose? What's going on?
Where's my bag?
Ember's gonna just completely rifle through his stuff, and you know what? Fuck it. He just burns a magic awareness trying to see if this, like, stuff is in the room.
Yep.
And I'm guessing he finds that it's not.
Yeah, you find everything but the scarf and the stone.
Oh, yeah. Or
that's bag.
the bag of holding. Yeah.
I said scarf because I was like, oh, Magdalene's... I was thinking in my head, Magdalene's the only one who didn't lose a magic item.
Yeah. Yeah, so...
Yeah, so we can leave it off as Edie storming out of the room. Just her face kind of fully shadowed in darkness and her eyes glowing red.
Ooh. Hell
What-
yes.
What is Jared Magdalen's reactions?
I think Magdalene is simply just like looking everywhere to try to figure out like where she put her scarf.
Jared never takes off the ring, so the fact that it's gone, there's no way it was lost. There's no point in looking for it. It's gone, someone took it, and if he had anything in his hands at the moment he made that realization, it would be either bent or broken, depending on what material it was made out of.
The fact that it was taken from his hand is fitting because I rolled 1 over Jared's passive perception for the thief for their stealth check.
Wait, ADM, my passive perception is 20.
Beat that.
Oh,
Huh?
Beat it.
Jeez.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah.
yeah.
Like, okay, because I know it's
I rolled
it's
it in.
-5 when you're sleeping, but that's still 15.
Yeah. The thief got a +8.
Damn you!
Yeah.
Okay.
Expertise.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I think Ember's just so much guilt over losing the sending stone. And so, yeah, so. But yeah, is this the end of the session? Is this the cliffhanger, or are we still going?
Yeah, I mean,
That's all.
I would say feel free to play this scene out as long as you guys want, but yeah, this is the last thing I have planned.
Okay.
Yeah, Edie is going
Okay.
up to the front desk.
She's gonna speak to the manager.
Yeah, gotta have a Karen moment.
Well deserved, actually. This one is very fitting because things were stolen off of our person.
Yeah.
Quite literally, in Jared's case.
Anything I can
Yep.
do to help?
She'll slam her hands on the counter. Where is the thieves' guild?
We don't
As
have one
she
here.
will intimidation.
Roll intimidation.
10.
10? I'm gonna roll an insight for him. Just, doo-doo-doo. 10 plus, I don't know what his modifiers would be, but that's a 10 on the die. We don't have a thieves guild here.
Then what is your most dingy bar? Where can I find your criminals? Because I am going to fillet them.
I think Ember hears Edie like threatening people and goes down the stairs to not have her murder the innkeeper.
Magdalene is prepping locate object and zone of truth for the day.
Not sure about where you would find the criminals.
I worked so hard to earn all that money. And your shitty establishment
Wait,
let a thief come in and steal it.
son. All right, who's the fucking back? What the? Doors don't even look. As he looks at the lock on the door. You're missing stuff.
Yep.
A ring was stolen quite literally off of my finger.
Yeah. a bag of holding with about 70 platinum.
I didn't notice anything.
Unless you want to compensate me, best tell me where the criminals hang out.
I wouldn't know. City's pretty well off.
Then I suppose we'll just have to search and find the best out of ourselves.
You better hope we find him.
Go ahead, I gotta prep for the festival anyway.
Okay. Thought occurred to Miranda. I would like to roll to see if this maybe occurs to Ember. But
Well, if it occurred to you, it's
part of me's like,
probably
oh,
likely.
wait, is this stopping? Is this, like, is this someone's attempt to distract them to stop them from participating in the tournament? Like, I don't know if that's just Miranda having some tinfoil on her head, or if I should, like, roll an insight check or something. I don't know.
I would say, for now, that can be a suspicion Ember might have, but there's no way to concretely give it an answer yet.
Okay. Yeah, because I think also once Magdalen's done prepping, he's gonna say, hey, if you don't want to burn the magic, you don't have to, but I lost the sending stone to Autumn. If you could tell her that it's missing, that would be. I don't know. I don't know if there's a point, but just so she knows not to use it.
Let's say I will use, let's see, because I have so locate object. What do we want to try that on?
A bag of holding is a relatively common item, so is a sending stone. I think either very specifically your scarf or the ring of spell storing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the scarf might be
Well,
the
you're
best,
familiar
because,
with the scarf, so I would say the scarf.
yeah,
Yeah.
you know it's best. In the meantime, Edie is going to start tearing apart the room investigating, seeing if there's any traces.
Alright, you can do investigation check.
Can Ember help her to give her advantage?
Yeah.
You have advantage.
15 is best.
15? Are you just looking at your room or also Jared's?
I would say first she is just tearing up her room. Very much making it a mess right now.
Alright.
Could the half action be Ember's tearing up Jared's room? And trying to be a little bit neater about it?
You end up not finding any clues. I rolled a sleight of hand check to see if they left anything. Got pretty good roll.
Yeah, Jared will also assist in the search.
Alright.
Okay.
Is there any windows to the room?
There are.
Okay. It might be good to investigate outside.
Okay, so does locate object pick anything up within 1,000 feet?
Within 1,000 feet, are you looking for the ring or the scarf?
The scarf.
I would say not within 1,000 feet.
Then we wander the city until we find it.
And how many hours do we have before the tournament starts?
Tournament's gonna start. You just woke up, so you got like 4 hours maybe.
Okay.
Could I do one more investigation on the outside,
Yeah.
right near the windows?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll, you can have a. Would you prefer? Are guidance and assistance with helping mutually exclusive?
I would say they are.
Can Ember give the help action because he's proficient, and then Jared give guidance?
Yeah, that works for me.
I think Magdalene's gonna leave and see how large an area she can sweep in the 10 minutes that locate object is up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Dang, 15, and then... Man. Not rolling high today.
Well, 19 is pretty good.
19. I would say we'll take this beyond just immediate outside and to exploring the rest of the city, as you will eventually come across some of the other teams registered for the tournament actually butting heads, as evidently some of them have been stolen from as well. And you see very quickly, I would say, a lizard folk is like getting up in the face of this kind of creepy looking elf in a like mourning dress. It's like, what did you do with it? I have no idea what you're talking about. And it starts getting very aggressive, almost to the point of a full fight, with the elf not reacting in the slightest, until a large dragon blood comes up, grabs the lizard folk by the nape of his neck. We're not doing that. This dragon blood in very decorated armor, not a current carrying a weapon, but stands as an imposing figure. So on that investigation check, other teams have been stolen from as well.
As they argue, Edie whistles to get all their attention.
Mm-hmm.
Were you all
I'm also
robbed as
going
well?
to see if Ember remembered to activate the hat.
Jared will. You don't need to.
High enough to remember. Oh shit! I should put the hat on. I'm in public.
Is what high enough?
12.
12, I would say
Yeah.
so.
Yeah, you wouldn't have even needed to roll. Jared would remind you as we're about to go out.
Okay.
So,
Oh yeah.
back to the scene.
Yeah.
Edie will whistle and just shout, "Did all of you get robbed as well?"
Yes!
Then someone is specifically targeting the teams.
I have not gotten stolen from, the elf will say.
In sight. 14.
14 seems to be telling the truth and seems to like there's nothing in a guilt. She's just matter of fact saying like, no, I didn't.
Then maybe
And
something
where-
happened before they got to you.
If you are talking to some of the other
Or-
teams, because some of the others are gathering, talking about this, some teams have gotten stolen from, others have not.
Or perhaps this is a red herring. They specifically
there-
targeted certain teams to put us up against each other.
This is why I'm saying not to fight. You'll be eliminated if you do before it begins. This is the
Is
Dragon
there-
Blood speaking.
Is there any sort of commonality between the teams that have and have not been stolen from?
Not too much of one, no.
Where did you all rest tonight? Last night?
A few different inns around the city. Some teams are local and had their own homes.
And were the locals stolen from as well?
Some of the locals were, some weren't. Some of the visitors were, some weren't.
I've just been truly random and blind.
It seems weird for it to be random. Targeting specifically teens. I mean, I don't mind being eliminated as long as I can play the thief.
If
Make
the
sure
thief
they
isn't
never do it
involved with
again.
the tournament, it will be fine. And then I think, seeing that everything's calm, the Dragon Blood just walks off.
Edie gives a very sharp-toothed grin with a red glint in her eyes.
Right now, let's all investigate. What did everyone get stolen from them, so we can keep an eye out?
It's some had like sentimental objects stolen, some had it's never anything that is crucial for performance. It's not like anyone had a weapon stolen, but it's like, you know, good luck charms or sentimental items or like secondary pieces of equipment.
Yeah, potentially things that could distract folks.
Yeah. But nothing that would directly like, aha, my weapon is gone now, I can't fight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's purely, if you don't show up because you were looking for this, it's your own damn fault for getting disqualified.
Yeah, and then so Bagland is still just trying to go through like the city at large, she's like a bloodhound trying to pick up a scent, just during the 10 minutes while she has locate object up.
Yeah. Has Magdalene been there for the scene Enie's at, or no?
No, it's like she has limited time, and I think at some point it occurs to her, it's like, oh yeah, since this is the same day as the tournament, any like spell slots she burns on this BS are ones she won't have.
Yeah.
For
Just
the
running around
tournament
the city.
later. Yeah, so she's just trying to cover as much ground as possible in a hurry.
Yeah.
See if like get as much stuff within like the ping radar.
I think you eventually get a ping while heading a faint ping as you are heading towards a like fancier neighborhood. And then as you follow it, you eventually come to a specific house that, yes, this is where the scarf is.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
Yeah, so if it's within a 10-minute walk, I think I will like clock it and then like walk back to conserve spell slots and get the rest of the group.
Yeah, I think you know, sake of brevity and like not that we're on the time limit, because I just want to play this out as far as it'll go. But like just for sake of like, what would even the RP be? You know, you find the people and you're able to inform them, hey, this is where it is. And I think big group comes with you over to the house.
Just a mob.
A very large group of unhappy warriors arise at your doorstep.
I got torches! I got torches!
Torches, get your pitchforks here!
Has this whole thing attracted the attention of any of like the local law enforcement?
I think it does, but like the dragon blood is like, just let it happen.
Just let it happen!
This is straight justice.
I like this guy.
It's a little thing called the consequences of your actions.
This is what happens when you steal from adventurers.
Yeah. Yeah, this is what happens when you steal from people who are about to fight in a tournament.
Yeah, so, I don't know. Do people just bust through the door, or what are we doing?
I'll leave
just-
first action up to the party.
I will follow Mag. I'll follow Mag on this one.
Windows. Or
What was
like,
that number? Say again?
Does the house have any like kind of like windows that would lead into like a basement or something?
Ooh, I would say no, because the basement would be a cellar.
Okay. Okay. This is some we should.
Can I use thaumaturgy to make the ground shake and all the windows fly open?
Yeah, I think someone opens the door and they're clearly a servant for the household. Excuse me, what is the meaning of this? The sir is preparing for the tournament.
An item of mine that was stolen back to this house. And I was apparently not the only person stolen from.
Servant, like, mouth agape, closes the door, really, like, not, like, locks it, but just, like, wouldn't want to leave the door open. And then I think some of the other people get, start to get impatient by the time the door opens again, and, exiting is a different Drakenblood. Looks very made up to be fancy, half in armor, half on. What is the meaning of this? Why would I have stolen anything from any of you?
I don't know. Can you explain how it ended up in your home?
You can
Is he
indeed.
wearing my scarf?
He is not.
As this goes on, Edie in the crowd is going to use invisibility.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Also, is it okay if I describe the appearance Ember settled on for the tournament?
Yeah.
Real quick, just because it might be
Yeah.
relevant. So, the appearance he settled on is because he was getting just so caught up in like the specific like features, again, the character creator of it all. He wound up settling on something that is very like changeling-esque, and like even for a changeling is like very heavily in the uncanny valley. So kind of like white-out eyes with like the dark circles and features that, similar to like Jared's carving, like are almost like not even like fully defined, and he looks very unsettling, and he is also not talking at all. So
Does he look like someone who just like mashed random?
His voice is gonna give away, so he is just like standing next to Magdalene, like looking very unsettling, and standing in a way that makes it very clear he has a giant axe with him. So
Yeah,
not
with
like
the character creator, and all, I'm picturing it looks like you can tell it's like he just like hit randomize like half a dozen times just to get something to use as a starting point. And then
yeah. Well, with changeling, yes, I mean like what changelings actually look like, not like did I not? I don't think I explained it well. Anyway, it doesn't matter. The point is he's in the uncanny valley.
Well, I meant like
Yeah.
changelings being an option of the character creator, so it's just like random race.
Never mind. I shouldn't have said anything. This was a pointless tangent. Anyway, point is he's trying to add to he's trying to add to some intimidation factor.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
To intimidation, he's trying to give the help action even if he has -1.
What was the result of the insight check?
Oh yeah, I didn't roll it. 13. Not
13?
good.
What would his 12 on a persuasion of I had nothing to do with it, how would that interact with that 13 insight?
I can also roll insight. So I have +8.
Mm-hmm.
That's a natural 17 +8.
Yeah, I would
Cool.
say he does not know. He is just as surprised as the rest of you all. Eni, you were doing invisibility.
Yes. I'm going to try to sneak by and head into the house.
Alright, can I get stealth check at advantage because of invisibility?
Yep. Go. Not 20.
Yep,
Oh, yeah.
you are able to sneak in. I think Magdalene told you where it was, down in the cellar. You go there, and you find the stuff.
Uh-huh. And I imagine as he says, I have no idea, Edie just kicks the door open and just holding all the stuff in her arm, or as much stuff as she can. Are you sure?
How did that... What? How do I know you did not go in and plant that there?
Why would this many people collaborate and do exactly that?
I'm referring to the little
Especially-
one, but...
Why would
Because
this
my
many
bag-
people?
My bag has so much fucking money. I'm not gonna risk it by putting it in your damn filthy house.
I probably have more money than that bag does. Why would I need to steal anything from you all?
Then I might as well just steal all your money. But no, I'm here to get my bag back and everyone else's stuff. Anyways, arrest this man. I don't care if he accents it.
I think all of the other, they're like, yeah! Wait, there's no guard here. So it's like the other competitors are like, yeah, wait, there's no guards here with us.
Anyone have manacles?
But someone throws up a pair.
Thank you.
I think Magdalene's gonna be asked. It's like, does anyone else live here with you?
I have servants here and my spouse, but
Does anyone frequent this the cellar quite a bit?
my servants do. It's where we keep food and drink.
Did you bring them all here? Otherwise, she jangles the manacles.
Yeah.
Can I do intimidation?
I think he'll, yeah, do intimidation.
Okay. Well, okay, she's just being a gremlin right now.
I think long story short, because this could go in a lot of circles. Would someone be able to roll in, or I guess everyone do insight?
Damn it. 13. 13, 15.
17 total.
17 total.
And 6 from Ember.
All right. Yeah. I would say definitely Magdalene. Yeah, this guy he's the fall guy. It was meant. It was like, I think at this point, like piecing it together, everyone was stolen from to make them mad, and then this guy was the target of the anger. He is also competing in the tournament, so it's basically to just drum up some trouble. But he had nothing to do with it.
Yeah, I will convey that to everyone else.
Damn, another red herring. You're lucky.
We'll see you on the field. As Edie just points 2 eyes from her to him, just squinting at him.
I think that's where we'll cut the session. With everyone getting their stuff back.
Yeah, forget the golden tyrant. We're hunting this criminal now.
Yeah. I hope everyone had fun.
Yeah.
Mhm.